trouble, he will save the day. He's brave and he's fearless.
Welcome everyone once again to the best talk show ever produced on NPON, the Deuce Hole. Once again, I am your host. I am not your daddy, you know who you are, but I am the Gremlin Deuce Arnold. Tonight on the Deuce Hole, we are back to our roots. We are back in the habit of showcasing up-and-coming talent to the NPON fans. Tonight, my guest was a bit of a legend before even training to be an NPON superstar. However, this is his rookie year, and we are happy to finally have him in our ranks. He is our favorite name-changing Canadian. He is Ryan Saynt. How does it feel to officially be an NPON superstar?
Awesome.
I know the feeling. So, what brings you on the Deuce Hole today?
I'm gonna be a star, and I was told if I'm gonna be a star, this is the place.
This is the place. I mean, look around. Check out our set. What do you think?
I mean, just look at this place. It's like a palace.
Yes, you are not the first to mention that. And again, a big thank you to the folks upstairs at NPON for giving us such a great place to work out of. So Ryan, we actually rode here together from the last city, and yet you were still late to get here for this interview. What happened?
I'm f***ing ashamed I slept in that long. I should have been up the crack of dawn.
Really? I mean, did you have trouble sleeping in the van or something?
I was in bed, asleep in the van, and he was banging hookers.
Whoa. Rule of the road, buddy. What happens in the van stays in the van. You got it? But you're new, so I'll forgive you. So where are you from, Ryan?
Canada. Actually, Canada, the Great White North, you know?
Yeah, here in the States, people do things a little bit differently. You're going to have to get used to the U.S. way of life, you know what I'm saying?
Especially if I'm gonna be moving down here, changing my name.
Changing your name? Good Lord, man, you've changed your name 1,000,000 times already. What could you possibly want to change your name to this time?
I don't know yet, but I was thinking maybe Brock Thunder.
Brock Thunder? Dude, that's a terrible name.
That's a good name. It's got like the Brock and then Thunder.
Listen, man, since we're friends, I'm going to do you a favor here by not calling you Brock Thunder. Moving on. What was your motivation to finally get in the ring with us and show the world what you got as a wrestler?
I mean, it's obvious. I gotta do something here because I've never been this fucking hungry in my life. Just remember what Potsy Weber said to the rest of the band in Happy Days. Shape up or ship out.
Wow, that's a throwback. But you are right, I must say. I mean, we've noticed several changes and new people in our ranks. We have the team of Blood Money Inc.
Captain Arsehole and Wonder Boy are here.
Crossbones is no longer a morbid skeleton and has embraced a pirate persona.
That makes you Long John Dickweed then, I guess.
Then we have this green bastard that claims to be my kid. I don't even know what's going on with that guy.
Oh my boys, what if it's a Sam Squanch? It could be.
Cause and Effects are back, but not able to keep the same record they had last year.
Those two are fucking dumb.
Justice Blackwell is back, but this year with his new entrance and everything, he seems to think he's some kind of damn superhero.
He is like a superhero.
Then, of course, I ended last year as the Nighthawk Nation champion. Man, I'm doing everything I can to get it back.
If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, you own it. If it doesn't, you don't own it. And if it doesn't, you're an asshole.
But we do have the same logo with the same hawk in it. But really, what is a Nighthawk?
Some kind of shitty bird that swoops down and puts poop onto you.
That makes sense now that I think about it. But let's get back to you. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Chicken pizza and wrestling games.
Wrestling games? Like, you mean like the video games? You play those things?
Does the Tin Man have a sheet metal cock?
Well, yeah, but I don't know. I tried to play those games once or twice. I always found them really glitchy and the AI was kind of dumb. But moving on. Did you always want to be an NPON superstar? Because you took your time to join us.
When I was a little guy, I always thought maybe I could be a spaceman or something when I grow up and go to space in a rocket. But you got to be able to see really fucking good to do that job.
Yeah, it's certainly not easy to get that job. But then again, being an NPON superstar isn't that easy either. I mean, you've noticed that already, considering you have a losing record and all. Would you blame your eyesight for that as well?
I can see that you're being a bit of an asshole right now.
Hey, look, I apologize and all, but it's my job on the Deuce Hole to ask the hard-hitting questions.
I don't ask you why you keep driving cheeseburgers into that thing.
Also, your eyesight isn't that bad. The other day, we were backstage and Nika walked past us, and I saw you staring at those cakes. Don't even try to deny it.
I don't mean I was staring at them, but I can't exactly control which direction my eyes go in all the time.
Are you trying to deny that you haven't personally noticed the shapes of our lovely diamonds?
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. What's it to you?
Can you just answer the question for the folks at home?
Well, that depends. Can you go f*** yourself?
Hey, settle down. We're not taking this to the ring today. We're just having an interview.
Get the f*** in the ring. Big coagulated gravy hot dog bun bastard.
Hey, Ryan, I didn't mean to offend you or anything.
I am f***ing zero impressed with you right now. If you want a piece of that action, you better start acting like it before I slap your tits and call you Susie.
This interview, like many others, have taken a turn for the worst. Why don't we wrap it up with you telling the NPON fans something that nobody knows about you?
One time I was making a model and I glued the wing to a B-17 bomber to my bird by accident.
I'm sorry, what?
I was taking a pee. Do you remember that time I was walking funny for a couple weeks? I had a wing on my bird.
That wasn't exactly the answer I was expecting.
Well, when it first happened, it was kind of funny, but the more I thought about it, nobody likes to get caught with their bird out.
I was thinking about how you're such a fan of your fellow Canadians in the band Rush. We still got tickets to go to that concert, you know.
Alex Lifeson, Geddy Lee, Neil Peart. You know he's going to do that f***ing drum solo.
I'm hoping he does too. This has been another edition of the Deuce Hole. My guest has been Ryan Saynt.
Thank you very much. What'd you think? How'd I do?
You did great, Ryan. You did great. Good night, everybody.
No one's slimmer, he will never need a Zimmer. He's Arnold, 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 Rimmer, more reliable.